Guys, thought I'd just show you a little new addition to the shop here. Got some ratcheting box wrenches, flex head ratcheting box wrenches. Ever since I saw Blue Hand's video, him using them, been killing me. And then of course the other day I did a job where I needed one and I didn't have one, and I fought it the whole way. And so I said, well, as soon as I'm done with this job, I'll probably buy a set. And that's typically what I do when I finish a job and I didn't have the tool. I end up buying it afterwards. But it was a good deal. They were on sale, and my son's buddy works at the store, and he gets another 20% discount. So got him at a good spanking price. So I bought both metric and inch. So that's good. Then the other thing I wanted to show you was this foot pedal. As you know, my buddy Carl, we've seen a couple of videos from his shop. Well, the other day he had a garage sale, and I stopped by, and of course nobody bought these, and they're electric foot pedals. So I go, what are you gonna do with those? And he goes, you want them? Here, you can take them home. So I took them home, and I've already modified one of them. So I've got one here, and converted it so that it runs my Milwaukee Portaband. So just step on in and use it whenever I need to without having to reach around. If you recall, I ended up using a wood dowel there that holds the trigger on, because these Portabands don't have a trigger lock. So now I don't have to reach around. Just step on the gas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and convert this second one and put it on one of the grinders here, more than likely. All right, thought I'd just show that to you. Hey guys, well, this is my Charles Parker vise. If you remember in my April Fool's hangover, it was shown there, and I mentioned that my old Wilton vise, that I was going to give it to my buddy. So I gave it to my buddy, and I was committed. So I've installed it in my machine room here, and I'm just doing a little build for it. I'm just making some aluminum jaws. And I thought about it, and the reason I'm going to build jaws that go over these existing jaws. I think you can see that they're radius where they fit on the vise, and then they're held in with pins. So they are removable, the actual hard jaws. But my thought is I'm going to leave them and make a set of aluminum jaws that I can pull in and out. So what I've done is I've marked up 2 pieces of aluminum. It's 5/8 thick, and what I'm planning on doing is having a 1/4 inch overbuild on each side of the vise, and then leave the top of the jaw 1/4 inch tall. And so what I'm going to do is create a pocket right here that'll sit over the hard jaw. And then to hold it onto the hard jaw, I have these rectangular magnets. So what I'll end up doing is first cutting a pocket back here, so this will sit over that jaw. And I'm going to cut a 250 thou deep pocket for this to sit, and then I'll pocket the magnet in the back of the soft jaw, and that way I can just pull them off and on. So I've started milling on one, and let me turn the camera around and I'll show you. Yeah. So I've started creating a pocket here, and I'm basically just plunging down using the quill feed to do it for just the roughing. And then once I get it roughed out, then I'll do a nice clean pass. I'll go in, and we'll end up with a radius back underneath the jaw, but from the view side you won't be able to see it from the top or anything, and that way end up with a nice clean surface right here. So I'll do a little more machining and then bring you back and show you what's happening. Okay? So just starting on the second block, so I thought I'd show you a little bit of the plunge method that I'm using here. using a 3/4 inch 2-flute end mill. So you don't need to watch 5-10 minutes of this, so bring you back on the next step. Okay, I'm back. So I've plunged to my full depth now, and I'm going to basically clean off the back all the way across and basically cut down to my line right there. Okay, as you can see, I'm pretty close to the deck here. I've left myself 10 thousandths clearance off the vise. So what I'll end up doing now is finishing up the second part and then turn and go back in from this direction and square these corners up. Okay, be back with you shortly. So I've got the part basically built now, and if you can probably see right there, so this was sitting in the vise jaws, and that's the radius I need to clean up to get it to sit flush into the vise, and then I'll cut the pocket for the magnet. So been using the edge of the vise as my zero, and the part has been sitting in there like that, so I'm just turning it on the side, and I still have all my dimensions to go ahead and get the clearance. I'm not going to go into this corner. I'm going to stay off of this corner right here. I don't want to see that radius look from the back. We'll deal with that here shortly. So I'm ready to pick up the edge right here off the DRO, and I just put a piece of blue tape there so I don't go back into the top of the recess. Should touch the blue tape and I know to stop. So targeting this number right here on the DRO that I put down there. presetting 0 on my quill, so I can come back to that depth. And I'm going to back out, see what we got there. Goofed up, I should have marked my DRO there so I knew my depth. I'll have to do it on the other side now here. You can see where the end mill just caught the tape there. So I'll come down to my other number. Which is 3539. 85. Well, just to show you, I got one vice jaw done. You can see it sits on there well. And the way I'm cleaning up that, there's just a tad of the radius left at the bottom. So I still have to do this one. So all I'm doing, since it's aluminum, is, oops, sorry for the hand there, just a little 1/4 inch chisel, wood chisel, and just cleaning off the little bit of excess aluminum that's there in the corner. Very minor, actually. Just peels it right out of there. I don't know if you guys are looking at the top of my head or if you're seeing what I'm doing. So probably we're looking at the top of my head. Alright, I gotta move the camera and finish this. Well, the vice jaws fit well. Now all I got to do is create the pocket for the magnet. They're sitting nice and flush. I just got to just match up the ends. They're off by about 40 thousandths on each end. And top fits nice, and I think they're going to work well. So next is the cutting the pockets for these magnets to hold them on there for good, not for good, for use. And then I may even cut a V-groove in. I'm deciding on whether I'll do that or not. We'll bring you back when I get the pocket set up. Well, cut the pocket for the first magnet, and fits nice and flush. So we'll go on to the second one. Cutting the pocket's pretty simple. It's a 4-inch jaw. So bring the end mill over to 2 inches on center, cutting 7/8/80 off of center, 38/25 to the back over 7/7/80, and then back down to 0, and going 128 thousandths deep. So fairly simple. and we are ready to go. So I'm going to plunge down to get back to a 0 here. And that 0 puts me at about, I have to look at the dial. So that dial, that puts me at about 70 thousandths cut on the depth. So we'll come down to 0. Okay, and the pocket's cut. Bring you back. Hey guys, well, the Vise jaws are finished. Got the magnets in them, and show you how they work. Kind of happy with it. They got pretty good holding power to stay on. And there they are. So turned out good, and really happy. So I hope you enjoyed the little bit of machine work here in the shop, and tried to fit it in within my day here today. May cut some V-grooves in it. I don't know. Going to put them to use and see how they work, though. That's the first thing. Okay, thanks for watching, and appreciate it. Just a follow-up. I don't think I gave you a shot from the back how they work, but they fit on there real nice. So thought I'd try to show you that real quick, and might as well give it the acid test there, and put something in the vise, huh? Works good. All right, that's all, folks.